Today, we're really excited to share one of our newest innovations, messaging, which is a breakthrough technology that we invented here at Stackline that, for the first time, allows brands and manufacturers to communicate directly with their shoppers who have been buying their products from the major retailers such as Amazon, Walmart stores, Target stores, and many others. And there are many different ways that brands and manufacturers would want to send messages to consumers, or many different use cases. Do you want to take a look at a couple?
Let's do it. So this view that we're looking at here is our message builder within the tool. And as we scroll down, there are quite a few different types of messages that we can deliver directly to individual consumers. One that I find incredibly compelling is reorder requests. We know that we have a group of consumers that purchases 4, 5, 6, maybe 10 times a year from my particular brand. Why don't we reach out to them and remind them on the cadence that we need to that it's time to repurchase their favorite products?
Absolutely. We know that retaining customers and driving more repeat orders and greater customer lifetime value is really the main strategy for many consumer packaged goods companies these days. So being able to automatically message your customers maybe 30 days after they've purchased your vitamin or supplement product and remind them to come back and make that next purchase can be very helpful at driving that increased customer lifetime value.
That's right. And there are some mechanisms that we can use here as well to get a bit incremental with our targeting. So we can look at a feature like a product recommendation message coupled with a specifically designed audience of shoppers that maybe we've determined has not purchased our product before, but based on their other purchases would be interested in a deal that we're running. And then we'll go and we'll serve that deal directly to those shoppers with a direct message. Another powerful messaging mechanism that we can use here is review request messaging, where we can drop a direct message onto the home screen of a user's cell phone after they purchase a product and ask them for a review.
Yeah, it's a really critical type of message because, as we know, for brands and manufacturers, collecting a lot more ratings and reviews from their shoppers and publishing those reviews across their biggest retailers such as Amazon, Chewy, Walmart is such an important factor for them to drive better SEO and better conversion. Maybe the next step is, why don't we show what these requests look like from the consumer's vantage point?
Let's do it.
So from the consumer's perspective, they've just received a push notification on their iPhone or Android device, opened the brand's app here, so I'm looking at the Rocco and Roxy app, and in the upper right-hand corner, I can see that I now have a new message from the brand. So if I select that, I can see my previous messages that I've opened, along with the newest message asking me, what do you think? If I open that, I can see here's a product that I've recently purchased from the brand, from Amazon, and it's prompting me to write a review for that particular brand. And I can obviously click the CTA and go through the process of writing a review for this particular product and even submitting that review back to the original retailer website, such as Amazon or Chewy, which is really great and helpful. But that's just a quick little example of the consumer experience. It's very user-friendly and very convenient for shoppers to receive these messages from brands. Now, I've just shown one example of a review request message type, but in addition to that, as Reed highlighted earlier, there are many, many different types of messages that brands can send. Some of them are to request reviews, others may be to gather research via surveys, others may be targeting to drive more point of sales in those repeat orders.
And these messages can be incredibly powerful from the brand's perspective as well. We've built a whole suite of analytics tools to help a brand measure and track performance across reach, engagement, conversion, and efficiency for all of their messaging activities.
There are a couple of really powerful benefits to the analytics that we built here within the messaging capability. First, you're able to view your order rate, click-through rate, and your sales and conversion from every single messaging campaign. But it's not just sales directly from that campaign. Because we're able to collect the data from your shoppers across Amazon, Walmart, Target, online and offline, what's really great about the sales attribution is you can measure when a consumer receives your message, opens your message, but maybe they buy that product a couple of days later in a Target store or in a Best Buy store. You're able to see that direct sales impact from every campaign.